All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 801. Oh my goodness, 801 episodes. It's so good to be in front of all of you tonight. What a great night. It is a Monday night. It is a little bit smoky in my area. We got a little bit of a wildfire situation going off in the distance, but hopefully they get it under control when the wind goes. But otherwise, it is a nice, cold, crisp fall night here in Southern California. And I hope you are having a wonderful evening wherever you are, all across the country. We want to thank all of you for being here, from all the way from Ohio to New York to Florida to Oregon, all the way Alaska, Hawaii, all the states representing Utah. How can I forget Dan Boyle out there in Utah, right? Thank you all for making the choice to be here tonight. And it's just wonderful to be here. My name is Andy. I am the guy that's just over so blessed to have all of you here. But you're not here for what I think. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know. So that way you too can get a pass notice. And boy, did we get a lot of pass notices this weekend. It was a pass notice bonanza. Palooza?
Yeah.
All right. Palooza. Brandy's calling it the pass notice Palooza. And it was pretty dang awesome. A lot of people getting those last licenses right before the end of the year, finishing up, getting those 63s and the 26s. We got fully licensed. We got principals. We got a couple SIEs. Man, it was a lot of people just passing exams, and it's going to be a flurry of people passing, I think, in the next month or so. So it's just been awesome. And one, congratulations to our son. He made it to CIF playoffs this last Friday.
Yeah.
We're super excited about that. He's about ready to go to Lakewood, where they're up to no good.
That's what I hear.
That's what I hear anyway. And go play the next first round.
Yeah.
So, all right. So it was a lot of celebrating, but you know what? It's not about all that. It's about you and getting the pass notice. Let's just get this thing going. We got a lot to get to. We got a lot to get through, because what a weekend. What a weekend. Oh my goodness. If you haven't joined us, you need to, because we know what? We're not teaching you just content. Like, all these people are taking the same amount of money from you, and they're just giving you content. We're giving you test taking techniques. We're giving you studying skills. We're giving you like a whole system to pass a myriad of exams. Some of them we don't even teach. We've had passers that pass the MLO, and people hit me up and they're like, do you guys teach MLO? No, we teach a system to study. We teach a system on how to pass exams, and it just applies to exams we don't even teach. Because once you unlock that, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. We got school teachers in here teaching their kids in their schools this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just telling you guys, it's a system that works across a lot of different boards of learning, a lot of different areas, a lot of different areas. I guess, I don't know.
You said it right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to elaborate on that, but no need to. So if you want to get in on that, we have our on-demand course videos and audios. We got live sessions. We got all kinds of great stuff that could help you out. We do have that course material, and then we add even more to it and teach you a system in which how to study and how to like pass exams. That's where it's at. You don't know how to apply the knowledge that you're learning, then what good is it? I asked you. If you memorize a whole book and you can't pass the exam, was that time well spent? Was that time well invested? You got to invest your time wisely, and you can spend it anywhere, but you can only invest it, right?
That's
you got to find out where you're going to invest that time. So we'd love to have you check it out. We got an orientation replay. We got study guides available. SIE 663, $20 each. By the way, Patreon unlocked like a free thing. Like, if you follow us on Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll get all the announcements for free. Like, if I have any announcements on there, or if I have like the Studying Brew replays go out, if I have like anything that I'm just giving away, you'll be on there on Patreon, and it'll let you guys know. If Brandy, I'm putting up the YouTube videos and whatnots on there. So if any of those drop over there, you'll get all that stuff for free. And then if you see something, I'm just going to let you guys know. And we're going to start selling some of our videos individually over there. So like, you can just get a digital download of like our options video, just the options, or our bonds, and you don't want the course. Maybe you just want our one video. We'll be doing that. So you don't have to have all of them, but if you want just the one, you can do that. We're going to be doing that. I'm just going to let you know you're gonna get a more value if you do buy into the membership because you're gonna get way more.
Right.
But some people want to piece it,
Cool.
so be it. We're gonna make that available. Patreon's allowing us to do that. We are gonna eventually probably move our new books to Patreon and sell them over there as well. So everything will be moved over there so you can get digital copies, you get everything all in one spot, and then you guys can be able to do that. Yeah, they're unlocking all this stuff. So as they develop, we're developing. So we'll keep you informed as that gets developed and moved over. But SIE 663, those are available. You can still get them. You can get them in ebook. They're downloadable, they're printable, and they're still relevant because people are still passing. I know a lot of other study exam preps, they like update all the time to sell books. We only do it when there's like an update, and there hasn't really been an update.
There hasn't been a major enough one.
No, there hasn't. So we will be updating and upgrading our book soon, but there's like, it doesn't matter. Right now, there's no real changes to the exam since they put it together. So once they do that, we will be definitely having all that stuff. So Kona Community 24/7 study guides, those are available. Kona Community, the Discord, that is free. That is where you can ask questions, get answers. It is a great place to meet up. It's a great place to get a study buddy. We just had 2 passers. They met on there. They work together. They're not even in the same state. They're not even on the same side of the country. Well, they're not even on the same level of contract in their own business. They're, completely different, but had one goal. And that goal was to pass.
Yes.
And they work together and it works. Guys, it's great to meet up with people over there and use that to your advantage. It's just a great study tool that we have available. I'm not matching you up, by the way. I make the place, you match them up. I know someone asked me, can you introduce me to people? No, make friends.
Just post in your channel.
Make friends.
Yeah.
And just post in there. Somebody will reach out and help you.
Yeah.
All right. We got we have our own Telegram. Check that out. All the links for everything is in that QR code, or hit the links in the chat. 866-HEY-KONA, 866-439-562. All right. We got live sessions happening tomorrow. SIE 26. We are on week 4 of the day 1 program as we get through the material and we're recording it and getting ready for our Kona U.
Yes.
Brandy is giving me the old.
No, I got it.
Okay. I'm all, does she remember?
Barely. No, I'm just kidding.
I got you right now.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we are going to go over package securities in the SIE. 26 will be prohibited activities, personal trading, and reducing COI.
Oh, that's my note. Yeah. Conflicts of interest.
Oh, yes, that is your note.
Yeah.
That is where I got it from, Brandy.
Yes.
I only know what you leave me.
Yes.
So the fun starts at 7 a.m. in Hawaii, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain, 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. in the East. 26, 9 a.m. in Hawaii, 12 p.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. in the East. After those sessions, I will be putting out some sort of a replay that kind of caps up all the material that was gone over during that day. It's not the exact recording, but it is all the content that was gone over in that day. So if you want to keep up on that, if you want to stay on it, or if you want to know what the topics were, that's all there. And if you're brand new and you're like, I just want to start from my 21-day plan, guess what? That replay post has a little link on there to get you started on your 21-day plan too.
Yep.
So we got a little something for everybody when those replays come out. So check them out. If you're brand new, check your email. There's already the replay that went out already, and it's got great posts in there. So check that out. Even though it's a 63 and 6 thing that went out today, there's still one on there on how to get your 21-day plan going.
There you go.
Just a reminder, happy Halloween tomorrow, but there's no Studying Brew. We got month end, we got Halloween, worlds are colliding. I just know that not a lot of you are going to be here.
No.
So we're just going to call it. We got our own kids we got to deal with. And, I hate to say it, but our kids are getting older and time is fleeting. It's we're and I think this is the last Halloween they actually want to be around us in any way. You know how kids get and they're like their teen years.
Yeah.
We got sophomores and juniors soon, so it's like they just run from you, like as if I'm in the Thriller video. So I might be a zombie or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which is cool with me because then they can start paying for themselves. Because I'm just like, hey, I wasn't there. You got money.
That's all.
But anyways, so we're just gonna call it. So we won't be on tomorrow night, but everything will be back to normal as soon as all the zombies, witches, Trick-or-treaters all go back into their holes for another year. We'll be back on November 1st for another Studying Brew.
Yeah.
I know we normally do hard-hitting Wednesday on Wednesday, but maybe we'll just do test-taking techniques Wednesday. Since we didn't do it on Tuesday, we'll just do it on Wednesday. Why not? Everybody loves the test-taking techniques Tuesday. We'll just do Wednesday.
All right.
We make the rules around here.
That's right.
I can call an audible.
There you go.
So we'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I wish you would, because when they let me know and they give me a picture, guess what? I add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got passers. Yes, we do. We got passers. Just so you know, all these kids in here, they're like trying to go to bed, and I scream it anyway. Scream it anyway. Just so y'all know.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
All right.
They're teenagers.
We got passers. That's right. I just want to say I'm going to go in the order in which they. I don't know how you have your slides set up.
Pretty much in that order.
Oh, in this order?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll just go. All right.
Yeah.
Not the order I was going to go, but that's okay.
Yeah.
First off, I just want to say congratulations to our first. It's not our first passer, but I think it is our first passer. Maybe it was. Yeah, it was, huh?
Yep.
She passed the exam on Friday. This is a dear friend of ours. I mean, it was just amazing. You know, we love her to death. She's always promoting all the word of Kona. I mean, she's got her team on here. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but she's a little bit of a startup. She's just breaking into this whole business that she's got going on here. She's nearly an NSD, but you know, the kids got chops, and she got all her licenses, fully licensed. Consistency leads from the front. I could go on and on about all the great attributes of this leader and this person, but first and foremost, she is a boss lady, and I just want to say congratulations to Christina Abog on passing her Series 63. She is now fully licensed. Congratulations, Christina, on getting this done. And I could go on and on about it, but I know they'd rather hear you talk and say, you know, tell all the fine people on how you passed. How'd you do?
Hello, Kona family. Oh my gosh, you guys make me cry. I'm a crier, you know. Andy and Brandy, they're my siblings in the business. They're family. You guys are family. But this is hard to start because see when we always say, oh, the intention is there. In studying, intention is not enough. It really isn't. It requires a whole lot of discipline, and it does start with a decision. I was just telling Andy back in 2016. I know, guys, I've been around. Started Primerica 2009. I told Dave, you can do this as long as you don't make me do those exams. And here I am. It's not what you really say, but it's what you see and then what you'll do about it. So when I finally saw the crusade, guys, we started Primerica. Well, I'm from Primerica. I know not everyone is because of the crusade. It's more than just additional income or what. It's the crusade. He wanted to correct the wrong, but I got myself in a position where how could I correct the wrong if I can't even talk about it? So that's when I started committing to, oh, it's just another exam, you know. And it's 2016, there's no SIE yet. And I failed badly in that six. I would swear, like, this thing I would never understand. I felt hopeless. It like, don't ask me about securities because I have nothing good to say about it except we gotta correct the wrong. And pandemic came, and I saw Eva McInvan. I don't know if she's here. She tagged you guys on Instagram, and believe me, I get influenced pretty fast, especially those that do it right. And I said, "What's this?" They got introduced to it. I'll be honest with you, the first, gosh, probably a good year. I was watching it. I was just a watcher. I thought I was in the system, but I wasn't. I'm just like in a meeting, you know, when I'm not doing anything that I'm supposed to do. And when I finally did, I got myself into failing one exam after another until I finally committed to it last year. That's right, you guys, that long. Um, and those failures are supposed to teach you something.
Hmm.
I don't want it to be just a waste. I failed for a reason and I want to know why. And that's when I started to really, really, really get into it. To make it short, for me to get that 3 pass notices, you guys, I had to take 10 exams.
Mm,
So what? You'll get
exactly.
it. You'll get it.
Exactly.
So the only thing that will stop you is you. So I said, oh, nothing's gonna stop me. So let's go. And most of them it hurts so much because it's just 1 point away or 2 points away. And let me tell you, the first person I would always call before even calling Dave would be Brandy and Andy because I want them to know whether it's a fair, whatever the results might be. And each time I'm just geared towards going for the next one. Because, guys, the failing part was not the hardest. The courage to go back up was the hardest part. But, like I said, who's stopping you, right? And I know some of my teammates are here that are going through the same. And all I can tell you is you gave me a reason to keep going because now I really want to be, if you want to be a good example to your kids, you don't just say it, you got to do it. And what a sweet pass, let me tell you guys, because like I said, after 10 exams, I go through panic attacks. I know, right? Some of you, if you go through that, you gotta learn how to manage that because it's gonna happen right at the exam center. And when that happens, you know what's gonna happen next. You will just, all the letters, all the words just go garbled in front of you. And you gotta practice how you take care of that because that happens to me during simulation. And I do two things. I kind of push myself away and just reset and close my eyes for 10 seconds and then I smell my hands. Yeah, aromatherapy. I put something in my hand just so when I smell it, I'm reset. Right? Because you can't bring anything in the test center, nothing. So, so I just smell, I go, Lord, please let's do this. And that happened to me in 63. That exam was so fast and I practiced my stamina. That's the thing with this exam. Um, I remembered, Brandy, you said, just think of it like you're quizzing, one question at a time. Don't worry how far along you are, just one at a time. And that's exactly what I did. I was down to the last question with only 30 seconds left. And, you close your eyes, you go like this, you look at the screen, then wait for the result. And guys, let me be honest with you, before I would say, you know what? If I don't make it, I'll take it again. I used to have that mindset, but not this time. I said, no, not gonna take another fail. No, because why work on plan B when your only plan is to pass, right?
Hmm.
So I did a lot of the why wrong. So Brandy, what you didn't know, Brandy knows probably based on my questions to her. I only gave myself 10 days. So just the past 10 days, um, I only did I did the whole content for 3 days and I just simulated for 7 days. That way I can do the why wrong often.
Hmm.
And then found out CC is going through the same CC, right? And we
Hmm.
did it together. I said, CC, where are you at? Doesn't matter where you at. Let's go do this. So we would independently answer and she's such God sent because she filled my weakness. I don't know what I've done for her, but all I know is she's done so much for me. She reminded me to do the Kona way, which is the one that works.
Mm.
The answers first. Slow down. Keep it simple. Those three things, guys, I think across the board from SIE is really the techniques and the techniques too. Like all of a sudden I started to really get it because I was telling CC, English is not my first language. Some of the words I don't quite understand. Like I Google them when I go through it. but I can't do that at the exam center, you know. But she goes, don't worry, it's supposed to be simple. It doesn't require us to Google everything. I said, that's true.
Exactly.
So anyway, the guide, the Discord, I have Solomon, techniques, and you, plus Brandy and Andy, with God by your side, you got everything you need, guys. PMA for sure. Oh my gosh. I wore the Kona shirt
Yes, you did.
to remind me to I'm like, oh, go PMA, baby. Let's do it. So,
Positive vibes,
great.
positive vibes.
And I just want to thank you guys. Just like all of us here, just want to thank you because I never have to open a I'm sorry, a book. Imagine that. Imagine that, you guys.
Hey, that's all you, that's it.
Yeah, because like I said, they get all garbled in front of me. The words just go
I tell people all the time, Christina, I'm like, why would you read a 489-page book when you don't have to? They don't believe me though.
like and yes, I'm going for the next one because why not? It seems like it's all in. I'm so ready today, right, Andy?
That's
And I'm
right.
not ready to study, but I guess I get the day off today. But don't stop, you guys. Don't let anything stop you. You might be slowing down, but just make a decision to go for it because you will get that pass notice. That's for sure. You
Well, the
got
great thing about it is you're securing your book of business that you and your husband worked on so hard. You so much of that business and your family's legacy is wrapped up in what you guys have built, and just having those licenses, just really secures it for you guys, because God forbid anything happens to your husband, you don't have to worry about getting licenses to secure everything that you guys worked on, and worked for so hard for. You are securing that future, and I wish more partners would be just like you and just put it together and just come over to the Kona side and just get it done.
today. My husband Dave showed me that there are now 4 ABOGs in the brokerage. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome.
And there's a lot of ABOGs across the world.
Right.
So I'm like, oh wow. So that's something. Not really. but but this is real. This is a family legacy that you can really build your life upon and get so serious. I know my wife very much, and I'm 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 not I'm going to use this license. It's not just another license, it's a license to change people's lives. So don't give up, you guys. If it's your first time to take it, keep it simple. Because
There you
I
go.
complicated it so much. So don't do the same.
Yeah. Words of advice.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Christina. You're always a great leader. You got all your people on here. We've gotten a lot of your people licensed already. And just thank you so much for just always trusting us with your team, yourself, everybody. It's just an amazing, and I just can't wait for the ripple effect to really just take effect, and all this hard work that you guys have been putting in and really changing communities, because you guys are just amazing people. And I'm just so blessed and just honored to have you in our corner. And we'll always be in yours. So thank you so much for sharing, and thank you for being on here. And congratulations. We're not done yet.
Super.
Let's get that series 26.
Heck yeah. Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Dave better watch out. She's gonna get her 65
Before him.
before him. I already know what's gonna happen,
Yup.
but that's all right. That's all right.
That's cool.
We've done it before.
We need more female financial advisors out there.
We need another boss lady added to the mix. It's no problem. So congratulations. But we're not done yet. Speaking of boss ladies, oh my goodness, we had Christina just talked about it. We had another Series 63 passer. Congratulations to Cece Thompson, all the way out there in Virginia. She's getting it done. She was study buddy with Christina, and got it done. Series 63. Guys, her biggest obstacle, as she said, was her positive mental attitude and just being positive. Christina, you added so much to Cece's positive mental attitude, her PMA, if you will, because she was like that. It was the one thing that like it would get away from her, and in studying, was that positive mental attitude. Anything you want to add to that? I mean, there's a lot of things I could say about Cece, but she is a very private person. And there's a lot of, when you guys divulge information to us, I really take it to heart and I don't let everything go. Just like, Christina had her birthday and she passed these exams. And, I'm a gentleman. I'm not going to tell a person, tell a woman, a lady's age, right?
Right.
But I'm just going to let you all know she's not over the age of 25 yet.
Right.
So if you were wondering, yeah, congratulations on all those. But Cece, she had to overcome so many obstacles, so many challenges, so many things that had happened on this journey that unbelievable. Maybe one day she'll be open enough to tell you all what happened and what her story is. But it was not easy.
No, and honestly, guys, she did come on to the 63 today, a little bit, and she didn't share everything, but she did speak to the fact that she had a lot of adversity through her studying journey, and she did trust us, and she spoke to us. She even said that she got mad at Andy one time.
Yeah.
Because he told her to take a break, and she doesn't like that. But she did, guys, and that was the thing. And she was coachable throughout this whole entire process. She's going for her 65 next. She's going through a huge move. Like, we're not talking like another city. We're talking about a whole nother state. Like, she's going to be going through like even more craziness, but she just got told, hey, get your 65 by the end of the year.
So
yeah,
let's go.
Let's do it.
But we're not done there. Congratulations to Salil, who also passed Series 63. Person, a few words.
Yes.
Just said I passed. So congratulations. We had a couple other SIE passers this weekend. So we got those in the mix. So we got 5 there.
Yeah.
And then today we had another passer. Congratulations to Shannon Smith on passing her Series 26. 60 days, 3 exams done. No messing around. Got it all done out there in Las Vegas. What she said was practice exams for sure were the biggest influence in my learning. Why wrong and why right? You just heard Christina talk about the same exact thing. Guys, the things we teach you here is a system. We're not just teaching you content. We're teaching you how to study and really maximize your efforts. I hate, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I hate going to like a gym or doing something that I'm not really a fan of. Right. And then just wasting my time there. Like, I want to get what I need to get done and I want to be done with it. Right. I'm putting in the time, the consistency. I want to make it count. Make your studying count. She said, all the course videos and of course the Studying Brews. I am one of those need to know everything people. So the info started to get jumbled, but every time you guys said it, and this is what Christina said too, keep it simple. Keep it simple. It reeled me back in. My strategy for all the exams was to answer the ones I definitely knew and then go back and use ohms for the ones I was unsure. It worked. It all worked great for me. I don't know. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate all your support, knowledge, and tips. She said she might be on Wednesday. She's a very busy lady. So she's going to try to be on Wednesday. But if she didn't, I just want to let you all know what exactly helped. I love not just to give you guys, the recognition, but it's not about that. It's about giving you the tips that other people have had and what worked for them and really, putting that into your studying. Recognition's great, but I don't know about all you, but like when I'm sitting there and I'm seeing people making money or making, achievements that I want, or goals that I want, I'm really, I'm clapping for them. I'm really happy, but I want to know what. I want to know how, right? I want to know how. How did you do it? How?
Yeah.
And then I want to see what can make it work, if it can work for me and add that to my, to my arsenal.
Yep.
So really, I'm glad that you guys are all on the Studying Brew, watching this on the replay, whatever. And really, you got some great tips tonight. And congratulations to all our passers. And thank you for all the knowledge, what helped you get this thing done. And let's get the next one. All right. Speaking of the next one, you ready to do this lesson?
Yeah, let's do it.
I know you guys were like, is that it? No, we got a lesson for you because it's not about all them. I want you all to get your pass notice. We talked about the techniques. Christina talked about doing it the Kona way. One of the ways it is the Kona way is looking for those key words, how to keep it simple, staying keyed in on what the questions and the answers are actually asking you, not to jumble it up, just like Shannon Smith said, not to add too much to it, right? Not all the information into that one question. Some of us just can't help it. but this is how we do it. We play one of the drills that we do to help us with that is we play a game called Kona Catchphrase. And what it is I'm going to read questions and answers that are on the screen. You're simply going to put in the chat what you believe are the keywords. If you're at home, write it down on your little piece of paper. If you're watching this on a replay, see how you match up. See if the same things that Brandy's underlining as she goes through it are the same keywords that you notice. Some of the same patterns you notice. Guys, it's not about putting in the chat, oh, that answer's A. Oh, that answer's D. We are not mastering Q banks here. These Q banks, I'm going to be honest with you guys. You got to use them as study tools and not as a way to memorize and think that these are going to be on the exam. No Q bank is perfect. No Q bank is going to be on the exam. So you got to have a strategy and a technique that helps you see through all that. And so that way you can take it onto the exam and apply it just like Christina, Shannon Smith, all our passers, and the way they use those techniques. So let's go. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. D is still in violation of soliciting an inappropriate investment, regardless of the outcome. C is only in violation of securities laws if he provided misleading information or omitted material facts that related to the penny stock when discussing it with the client. B cannot be prosecuted because the investment was profitable for the client. A must sell the stock immediately and reallocate the account.
Mm-hmm.
So we already got people noticing the Mona must and only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Must and only Mona if it sometimes it's signals to a false statement, an untrue statement. I love the ands in a question or an answer. Let's see what does everybody else have. By the way, I always go D to A when I read because I'm like I need to have like a structure. It helps me get through the answer.
I'm a person that just starts with the shortest. I have no structure.
Brandy has all her licenses. So
I have no structure though.
She might be the one
but I'm going to say this. No, not necessarily. Some people start with A, some people start with D. I like to start with the shortest because if I can avoid reading C, I'm going to avoid reading C. That was 3 lines.
Yeah.
But does that make sense though?
B and D are opposites.
B and D is opposite. Oh yeah, cannot be prosecuted and still in violation. I like that. Does anybody get a sense of what's happening in this question just by looking at what's going on and the answers? Just by looking at the answers, can you catch the tone? Yeah, there could be a violation, right? There is violations in C and D. Guys, I'm looking at the fact that, inappropriate investment. I'm looking at misleading. I'm looking at penny stock. We know is super risky, right?
Yeah, some people are just not buying into the system of really looking at what's given to us and the answers.
Like
before they see the question, they're dying to see that question, which I could tell is going to be a lengthy one.
Guys, I'm looking at this and I could say,
somebody did something wrong.
I bet somebody did something.
Or maybe they didn't, but there is some sort of violation we got to look out for.
But let's look. Oh,
that's a lot. See, guys, that's why you look at those answers. If this gives you grumblies and the tumblies and makes you want to go to the bathroom, I'm just letting you know. Get onto the program where you read the answers and really not have to worry about these long questions.
So because of exactly what Andy said, and we already suspect that there's a violation, scan that paragraph, look for a flag. Go for it.
All right.
I'll stop you when there's the flag.
Is it Stefan? Stefan exudes confidence. It's got to be a Stefan if you exude confidence. And what he feels an extraordinary penny stock opportunity and has been opening accounts all week, including one for a little old lady who didn't really understand what was going on.
Stop. That's all we needed to read.
Sounds like Stefan needs a punch in the nose.
Exactly. So what's the answer, guys? I see it. I see it. I see it. You guys are putting it in the chat. Exactly. See, guys, pay attention to what's happening into the answers, and then you can look at that question and don't have to read everything.
There you go. We don't need to read the rest of it.
No.
That's it. We know he did something wrong. He don't care. That's right. In D. That's literally what D says.
Yep.
Done.
Oh, I mean, we can even get to the end of it, but let's just say Steven's bad all around.
Stefan.
Sorry.
Remember, he exudes confidence. He'll be Steven when he's in prison. C, check Nora's files to see if Dora has trading authorization in Nora's account.
Go ahead.
C, reject the order immediately. B, accept the order immediately since Dora is an insider to Nora. A, none of the choices listed. Accept and reject. Yes. Yeah, those are definitely opposites, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would assume. Very good. Very good. Order of authority, says Joanna.
Yeah.
Authorization.
There you go.
All right. Do we need to go?
Yeah, we can look at the question.
Nora buys and sells stock occasionally using her brokerage firm, Slick Brokers. Nick, an agent for Slick Brokers, was just assigned Nora's account this morning and hasn't had a chance to review it yet. Nick gets a call from Nora's sister Dora, who places an order for Nora. Nick should.
But what in the question, guys? What in the question is giving you D?
Guess. Key words.
What in the question leads you to D? There you go.
No review. Didn't even look at it.
So then, if I haven't even had a chance to review the account, how can I accept or reject?
I don't know. And does anybody have can someone make choices for you when it comes to your money and investing? Is that right? Can you do that? Can you call up somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah?
If you check the files.
No, I didn't look at anything. Can they do that?
Huh?
I didn't look at anything. I don't even know.
That's what you should do. Nick should be doing that.
There you go.
Come on, Nick. Review those files.
There you go.
Yeah.
T, Federal Agricultural Mortgage Corporation, Farmer Mac. C, Federal Home Loan Banks, FHLB. B, Federal Home Loan Mortgage Association, Fannie Mae. A, Government National Mortgage Association, Ginnie Mae.
Interesting that you guys, the first people who commented saw the mortgage first.
Right.
Not the first word.
Right.
I mean, Christina did, but she's like the third one in, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that one's different, right? And I'm just looking at the first words, right?
Right.
Okay.
All the following U.S. agency securities are not backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. government except.
Okay. Except. Yep. Not. Very good. So not accept.
Yes.
And there's one word that you guys can link to the different word. There you go. You got it. Oops. Don't do that. He said government. I'm going to not accept means is.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know that, right? Accept not is.
Yeah, if you got not accept, it means it is. I know. If you guys are getting caught up on that, you need to really make a little note card almost on these little keywords that are in questions because they do that all the time.
Yeah.
So if a question's like a not accept, it actually is what it is. It's supposed to be. So there you go.
Lame. And we just matched up government.
Yeah. Ginnie Mae. It's my favorite granny.
Ginnie Mae.
When information is shared, when an account is opened and manually, when a transaction takes place, when an account is opened, and when a transaction takes place. That's right. I love the and. A and C are similar. Ooh, that's almost like a double dip for me.
All right.
A broker dealer or investment advisor must provide a customer with a notice of its privacy policy. The broker dealer or investment advisor must provide a customer with a notice of its privacy policy.
All right. So it's A or C, right? Because we said those are the opposites. No. Well, let's see this. A privacy policy every time you make a transaction or annually? See, I agree. A is too much paperwork. I'm not reading that privacy policy every week. Like, this is too much. This is excessive.
The and did not pay off on this one.
It did. There's an and in C.
Oh, there is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. But it is similar. We always say 90% of the time when you have two answers that are similar,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be one of those by 90% of the time.
Right.
Sorry, I got distracted. Our brother-in-law is a fireman, and apparently down the road, a truck flipped and is upside down on top of a fire extinguisher.
All right. This is the last.
I'm like, why do you guys send me that picture?
Wait, hold on. Let's do.
Let's do them both. Let's hurry.
Okay.
Let's just go through it.
All right.
D, right to transfer. C, right to protect against mismanagement. B, right to receive dividends. A, right to vote. A common stock share's liquidity is established by which of the following rights to stock ownership? What are the keywords?
Okay. Vote, receive dividends, protect, or transfer. The question says common shares liquidity. Guys, what's liquidity? Liquidity is not voting. Liquidity is not dividends. Liquidity is not protection. Liquidity is to sell, right? Sell, transfer, sell, transfer, sell, transfer. There's your connection.
I got liquid cash. I can give it to whoever I want.
Yep. See, guys, that's
Jason, you want some?
That's it.
He's like, yeah,
keep it simple.
I can. I got liquid cash.
That's right. That's right. Easy.
America.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
All right. D, Fiona, who represents green brokers in transactions. C, Gina, Fiona, secretary who only performs clerical duties. B, green brokers, a broker dealer. A, Phil, a former employee of green brokers who is now an investment advisor.
All right.
A lot going on.
There is, but there's not.
Right.
Because Fiona does transactions and she reps green brokers. Gina only does clerical duties. Green Brokers is a broker dealer. And Phil is now an investment advisor. Okay.
Way to go, Phil.
Right on.
Which of the following is an agent?
How about not the investment advisor?
Nope.
Not the broker dealer?
Nope.
Not the clerical?
Nope.
It must be Fiona.
Just process of elimination. Just process of elimination. That's it. Just process of elimination. Just looking at the common sense there. If it's an investment advisor, is that an agent? No.
No.
Broker dealer? No.
No.
Clerical duties? No.
Oh. How about represents the broker in transaction?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it, guys.
Don't complicate it. Keep it super simple.
And you guys all just answered 6 questions of a Series 65 quiz.
That was a Series 65. And a lot of people think that's the most difficult. See, it's not. If you keep it simple and you just look at what's presented to you, just like Christina said, just like Shannon Smith said, just like CC said, don't take my word for it. Take the passers. Don't listen to Brandy. Listen to the passers. They said it. So while you're doing your quizzes right now, go keep it simple. Look at what it's asking you. Keep it simple. Reel yourself back in. Do it the Kona way. And if you're not, become a member. Do the Kona way and get these pass notices done. We'll have live sessions tomorrow. Nothing changes there.
Correct.
SIE Series 26 tomorrow for all you members. No Studying Brew for Halloween night, but we will be back on Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel for the Studying Brew. We're going to be doing test taking techniques Wednesday. So we're going to do some more techniques on how to keep it simple.
Yes.
But until then, everybody, keep it safe. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. And have a happy Halloween and positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody.
Guys, thank you so much for being on. We super appreciate you. Don't forget to practice the Kona catchphrase in your quizzes today and tomorrow. We will see you guys next time. Have a great one.
Woohoo!